Como está Las Vegas, and welcome to Chris Garcia, the Conservative American. I'm here with you today. I'm going to have a special guest on, my friend Robert. We're going to talk about political issues and political views that are important, conservative views, and which direction we feel like we need to take this country in. We just got finished with a wonderful show. I was just co-hosting on Face the Tribune with the legendary Rolando LaRosse, and we had First Chief Judge Cedric Kearns in, and we were talking about political issues. And I told you we're going to have big, important guests coming on both shows here at Radio Tribune, and we're doing very, very, very big, important things and talking about issues that are important to you. So in a few minutes, Robert's going to call in, and we're going to talk about issues that are important and talk about the direction of where we think President Trump should take our country and very important things. And we're blessed to have him calling in today on the show. It's just wonderful what's going on, some of the appointments that he's made. I'm so excited. We have so little time left before Donald Trump becomes President of the United States. And I think that he's going to take our country in the right direction. And we'll finally be rid of that socialist president that we have, Barack Obama. And we'll be back to taking our country in the right direction. And I'm so blessed. I feel like to be an American today and to be alive and to see our country going in the direction that it is going in. And I think that we're going to do big things in this country. I think Donald Trump is going to bring business and bring industry back to this country. And I think that you're going to see the country grow. I think you're going to see the unemployment rate go down. And I think you're going to see more people prosper and do well under a Trump administration. And I just feel so blessed that we have this opportunity. You have seen the recent terror attacks that have happened in Germany and all over the world, and that is because of a lack of checking out these people that are moving into these countries. It's one thing to be, we all want to be decent people. We all want to see people safe. We don't want to see people getting slaughtered in Aleppo, Syria, being slaughtered in Iraq, being slaughtered in some of these terrorist countries, of course. But we have to vet these people that are coming into these Western countries. We have to vet people that are coming into Germany. We have to vet people that are coming into France. We have to vet people that are coming into the United States. You cannot just have open borders because these attacks will become more and more frequent. I believe that is our guest today. You're on the air.
I'm on the air?
You're on the air.
What's up, you? What's up?
Hi, Robert. How are you doing? How you doing, Robert?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing excellent. I'm doing excellent. You're live here on the show, and I wanted to give you a chance to just talk to the American people. And what do you think about Donald Trump, and what do you think about the direction the country's going in?
Oh, who knows? We'll see. I mean, Trump looks like he wants to change direction. I don't know about a lot of his appointments, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
You know, just have to see. He still has to fight with the Congress. With Congress, even though they own both the houses, they don't always agree with him.
Yes, you're right.
So we'll just have to see how it goes. But I mean, I'm faith in him. I think that he's going to try his best, and you know, I think he's going to work hard at it. Unlike some of our other presidents.
That's right. That's right.
You know, but we'll just see. But you know what I wanted to talk about, Billy?
Sure.
I wanted to give a shout out to these. What do they call these guys who are running these hotels here? What do they call them? Executives? I want to give a shout out to them and tell them what a great job they're doing. I've never seen anybody who can destroy something in half the time it took someone to build it.
That's right. Tell
it's crazy to me. They keep doing it. I mean, I don't know whether they went to school, but everything they're doing, they teach you at school won't work.
Yeah.
I mean, and then this is the other thing I'm worried about. That Sunday magazine, that one that comes out monthly,
yes.
What they do, pay that guy to write those articles? Oh yeah, we're setting records for people coming. No, those people are setting records for people cooking the books. That's all they're setting records for.
That's right.
Things don't close down when you're setting records for people coming to town. They don't close down, they open up.
That's
and
right.
They're not doing that yet.
That's right.
Prime spots of land are not opening up.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to, tell them that they're doing a great job and to see how quickly they can run this town into the ground.
That's right. Talk about some of the other issues. I know you had a problem with them that started to charge to park in these casinos.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if they're setting records for people coming to Las Vegas, they wouldn't be charging for parking. They're bleeding so bad, that's the only thing they can come up with to charge anymore for. Because they don't understand the concept. I know what they're saying. Their prices are competitive with other tourist destinations. But this is the problem with that. Other tourist destinations don't have these monstrous hotels, and they're not focusing on gaming. Those things that they're charging that's what fuels their economy. These guys are trying to get people to gamble.
Yes.
But they don't gamble. The reason they don't gamble is they have a certain amount of money they're going to spend, and they've already taken it from them before they ever set foot on in Nevada. And then you put a $100 bill and you lose it in 2 seconds. You go, why would I gamble? There's no incentive for people to gamble.
Yes.
And incentive isn't them telling that they'll give you $1 back for every 500 you spend. That's insulting. But they actually advertise that. It's amazing to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what they're thinking. They have to understand that greed is clouding their vision. And there's not the big profit in it like there used to be. You have to come to that conclusion. If you do, then you can make money. If you don't, then you'll get what they die now. Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's amazing what they're doing and charging these people. I mean, you know, like you said, these people have a certain amount of money to come and spend at the shows and come to gamble. They don't have money to spend $18, $20, $25 per park. That's supposed to be a courtesy. You used to have, you know, common courtesies in this town when you came to casinos.
Yeah, you was $18. Now, if you stay in the hotel for 3 days and you park your car there for 3 days, it now costs you $18, $36, $46, $54 to park on top of an exorbitant room rate that you don't even use staying for more than maybe 5 to 7 hours a night. I mean, these guys, they call themselves executives. They should really call themselves, we won't say what they should call themselves, but they have not a clue what they're doing. Not a clue. It's amazing to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. What else is on your mind, Robert? What else is going on in the city of Las Vegas or in the country that you'd like to talk about?
I don't know. What do you got? Give me something.
I'm just ready for, you know, these liberals to stop crying. You know, they lost the election and Hillary Clinton just can't deal with it, you know.
But that's obvious. I mean, they want to have the press and everything like that. They want to be socialists, and
that's
the
right.
People aren't going for it.
That's right.
Obama, I think he's a smart person.
Yes.
I think he had bad advisors.
Yes.
But sometimes I wonder about him. Like he said, he was surprised. He said ICE is surprised him that they shot up so fast. Well, what do you think's going to happen? It's like if you own a house and you're fighting with another group over the house, and then you just decide to stop leaving the troops. I mean, our troops took like 50 years to learn how to fight the way they know how to fight now. They don't let them fight actual war. But we trained their guys for 5 years? What do you think is going to happen if you pull them out so fast?
That's right.
They crash up and say, well, we want to fight war fairly. Show me a definition of war that says war is fair.
That's right.
People die. I mean, if they're going to put people where civilians are, well, I'd rather have their civilians die than our troops die.
That's right.
So all that fair and law, there's no such thing in war. If you look at war, it says it's bad. People die.
That's
but
right.
why should our troops be killed because they want to fight a politically correct war?
Absolutely. What do you think about the open border policy that Barack Obama has had for the last 8 years?
I think he's out of his mind. I think I don't think Trump's ever going to be able to build that wall that he says he's going to build. It's not going to happen. But if they manage to close down the border somewhat and stop the influx of immigrants coming in, it will raise the minimum wage dramatically. Not right away, but over a period of time it will, because now you have jobs are all supply and demand like anything else. So if you have less supply and more demand, they've got to raise wages. So people have to understand that if you want more money, the Congress and Senate are not going to give it to you. It's just not going to happen. They can give themselves a raise, but they're not going to give anybody else a raise.
That's right.
So the only way they're going to get it is to stop that influx of immigrants coming in. You know, make them go through that, 7 or 8 year period to get it.
Yeah.
Because let's say you let them, the wages will stay stagnant forever. They won't ever increase, because the Congress is never going to vote to give to raise the minimum wage. If they do it, it'll be 5 to 6 years from now. They just don't do it. If there's too much PAC money coming in, they rather take that for themselves and worry about them than help the American people.
That's right.
So
that's right.
You might as well want it to happen, even though it's not going to happen. Republicans don't want that wall built anymore than the Democrats do, but for different reasons. So it'll never happen. It'll get stuck in the Supreme Court. By the time they decide what they're going to do with it, everyone will pretty much have forgotten about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You're absolutely right, Rob. So what do you think? Do you think Trump is going to fulfill what his promises as far as bringing businesses and keeping businesses in America and keeping jobs from fleeing overseas?
Well, he proved that once already. I forget what company it was, but they were getting ready to move to Mexico, and he stopped them from moving.
Yeah.
And then Boeing is supposed to be building a big jet for, I think it's Iran.
Yes.
And he's stopping that too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think he's going to try to do what he can do. Problem is you got, our political system, the people that are running it are virtually smart people, but they're out for their friends and themselves more than they are for the American people. And that's all of them. I mean, there's not one of them like that.
Yeah.
Romney, Paul Ryan, all of them.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons they didn't want Trump to be elected, because their great kid's going to stop if he does it.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely, Robert. I think that's what they're worried about. You know, he's going to come in and, you know, like you're talking about draining the swamp, but, you know, he's not going to be for these little side deals, you know, that's been going on for years. He's going to make them accountable for the money that they're spending, I think, in each department, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, he's not going to he's still for big business. He appointed a lot of big business people to his administration, which is kind of questionable, but he still runs it, so they can only do what he lets them do.
That's right. What do you think about, do you think it's a conflict of interest? You know, the Democrats keep bringing this up, that he owns so many businesses around the world, and that, you know, it's a conflict of interest for him to be president and have all these businesses. What do you think about that?
Yeah, to some extent. I mean, he can still decide to do things that will benefit him.
Yeah.
But I think for the long run, his focus is going to be more on American people.
Yes.
And he has his daughter, his son-in-law, and his son who could run the company. I mean, I don't know that I would want him still have his name still on it. I mean, well, you know what? Actually, even if his name isn't on it, if he's going to benefit himself, he's going to benefit himself no matter what, whether his name's on it or not.
That's right.
So it is a conflict of interest, but there's no way to really solve it. I mean, even if you take him off all the businesses that he runs, he still can run the business from the White House.
Yes.
So I mean, it's kind of it's an iffy situation. It's a back and forth situation.
Yes.
It's either one. I mean, if you take him off, like I said, he still can run it. So, I mean, it is what it is now. He's the president, so you're going to have to just deal with it.
Yeah. What do you think, Robert? What do you think about the legalization of marijuana?
Oh. I don't know. I mean, I don't have any good opinion. I really don't. I mean, it's going to be legal here in January. You can go to the bars and drive. When they say that there won't be any drunk driving or driving under the influence like there's alcohol, yes, there will be. It's going to raise our DUI and drunk driving rates, or at least the DUI rate here. That's probably because you get more inebriated from a little bit of marijuana than you do from a little bit of alcohol, I'd say. So it's going to do it, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't really have an opinion. Other than that's what I think, but I mean, as far as if it should be legal or not, I don't. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's amazing. So, what do you think about the stadium issue here?
The what?
What do you think about them building the stadium here in Las Vegas for the Raiders?
Oh, I think that's a good start. They're building it for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
They're building because they're trying to get people to come here and gamble. And, you know, the tourists and stuff like that. And it's the same well, that's a little ridiculous. They built it for the wrong reason. I mean, we shouldn't have to pay $750 million to build a stadium.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to pay a dime to taxpayers. If you want to come here, then you pay.
Yeah.
You have the money. You'll make it back quickly. You pay.
Yeah.
It'll fuel the economy some, but I still think that, like T-Mobile, these executives are hoping that they get people to gamble, and it's the same thing with both of them. They're not going to because they're going to spend too much money to go see the game, or to get food. By the time they're done with that, they're not gambling. And until you show them that they have a chance to win something, like when the mob was here, they're not going to gamble.
Yeah.
I mean, you stick a $20 bill in, it's gone in 2 seconds. The only person, and they say that to Nick Cheney, the only person that's Nick Cheney for is a surveillance person watching you stick the money and going, oh, look at that star. Because you can't, they have no shot here. So, I mean, this place, honestly, in my opinion, this place has about, and I was going to say this, this is one place where the Stardust is supposed to go. It was bought by a big corporation. The Stardust probably has been stagnant for about 7-8 years.
Yeah.
They're not slated to build in 2019. Why do you think that is? Because they figure that'll be how long it'll take before they can figure out if these guys are going to drive the place so far to the ground, it's beyond repair.
Right.
And if it's not, then they'll build. But if it is, they're not going to build because they don't think they're lost. That's the other thing I was trying to say. If you set records for people coming in, the Frontier and Stardust property would be going up so fast they'd be falling apart as fast as they can throw them up.
Yeah.
And they're not even trying. So please stop with all this, you're setting records. Because the only thing that the field is setting records for is how to fit the books to make it look like. So, I wish one would call in and just give me a little insight into what they're thinking. Especially when it said, enhance the game use, enhance the players' experience if we charge for parking. How would that enhance my experience? I'd like to have one of you call and just explain to me how that would enhance my experience.
I
mean, really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. So, yeah, as far as the stadium, I think it'll help the economy, but it's not going to do what these guys want to do. Nothing's going to do what these guys want to do until they come to the conclusion that there's just no profit. Not as big profit in gaming as there used to be. Once they come to that conclusion, they can do the right thing. But until then, they'll just continue to drive the place into the ground until it's beyond repair. And then they'll go, oops, I guess we didn't make the right decision. You think?
So what do you think the future of Las Vegas is, Robert? What do you think is gonna happen?
Huh?
What do you think the future of Las Vegas is? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see the future of this city in 5 years? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, we should know it. We should know it in 2 or 3 years. If they continue to do what they're doing, it's not going to be in gaming anymore, or in a resort. If they manage to figure it out and change, then it'll still be what it is now. If they don't, it's going to be beyond repair. I mean, it gets to that point now.
Yeah.
So who knows what the future of Las Vegas is?
Yeah.
I mean, that's my opinion. I might be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time, but it's just, I've been out here 13 years doing time show on this strip, and I've never seen it how it is right now. Not like during the mornings and earlier mornings and like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Instead, it's a ghost town.
Wow.
So we just have to see. I mean, maybe we'll get lucky, or they'll have an epiphany, and they'll decide maybe we're not doing the right thing, which I doubt because it's such slime balls.
Yeah. But
we'll see. So I don't know what the future's here.
We got about.
I believe it's 2 or 3 years left.
We got about 3 minutes left on the show, but Robert, what do you think the main issues are? Why do you think that less tourists are coming here and they're spending less money? What do you think the problems are?
I think it is. What I think it's because they're trying to run this like you run a resort town in Florida. They say their prices are competitive with those other travel destinations. This is the problem. You're not trying to get them to spend money on rooms and food and all that stuff. You're trying to get them to gamble. So your prices have to be much lower than any place else because there's the only real tourist thing to do here besides the gaming is to go to Grand Canyon, which is a couple, 2-3 hours away. You want people to gamble. Well, they're not going to gamble if they don't have anything left. And they're not going to gamble if they can't win, or if they believe they can't win. And And right now, that's where they're at. They don't believe they can actually win anything, so there's no reason for them to put any money in the machine. They don't want you to walk out with anything, so you're not going to win. And so they don't spend the money. So when the mob owned it, they knew for every dollar that they gave out, they were going to get 10 back. These guys want to give out $1 and get 2,000 back. I seen a thing the other day that said, for every 1,000 points you get, we'll give you $1 back. So basically what you're telling me is, if I spend $1,000 a year myself, you'll give me $1 back. Gee, thank you. That's mighty nice of you. Have a nice day. So that's why, I mean, I don't know who thinks that those are incentives or who thinks those are great deals, but that person needs to be immediately fired because they're an idiot.
Yeah.
They're more insulting than they are deals. I mean, it's when you can walk down the street and hear a 12-ounce beer, $6. They're advertising that, yelling it on the street. And so who exactly is that a good deal for? Not for the consumer. I mean, we're not even talking about, like, I know it's a tourist destination, but you got to be real.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just complete and utter greed and idiocy. Then they wonder, well, why is it even coming? You don't know why? I mean, the concept that they're trying to work here is completely different from any concept anywhere else. And so they're destroying it. I mean, they think that they're going to make these huge profits, and they're not. They're just not in the economy anymore. Maybe they'll come back in a couple of years and something else, who knows? But right now, there's not those profits in gaming. So you have to take what you get, or you do what you do and you drive the prices into the ground, you file bankruptcy to $20 billion, and you blame it on everybody else's fault that you can't make any money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing to me. I don't understand.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you. And I don't know if Trump is going to be able to do anything about that, you know?
Yeah.
I think
it's possible because if the economy picks up and people start having money like they used to, they'll start to spend a little bit more. Right now, there's still a little shell shock to steal from the housing crisis, and there's still a couple other things out there that have to crash, a couple bubbles. So I think they're a little bit leery. But if he can, get the economy going really, really well, it could come back if they're still around by that time.
Yeah.
You know, if they try to figure out and do the right thing for a minute, then it certainly can come back. But the way they have it, you're right. Yeah, it probably won't. The way they have it, who knows?
Robert, I want to thank you for being on my show today, man. I mean, the people learn so much from you, what's going on all over the country, and especially here in Las Vegas. I know there are things that, you love the city like me, and you see it being run into the ground by a lot of people that don't know what they're doing. So I just thank you for being on the show today, Robert, and talking about some of the issues, brother.
Thank you. You have a great day, and I'll talk to you in a little while.
Absolutely, Robert. See you later.
Later.
Yeah, that was my friend Robert, and he's been working here in Las Vegas on the Strip for many, many years. And he just talks about some of the bad decisions some of the executives are making here, and they're starting to charge some of the casinos up to $18 to park in a casino, and I think that that's just absolutely ridiculous. They're talking about how it's going to help the whole experience of coming to Las Vegas and coming to their particular casinos, and I think that that's an absolute joke. That's not making any improvements as far as the casinos are coming. If people having to park $18, I mean, that's, what happened to valet parking? What happened to people being able to park at the casinos for free? They're already spending enough money here in Las Vegas. And I think that that's just a ridiculous issue. And I think they have a lot of things here in Las Vegas to figure out if they want to keep the tourists coming here. I want to thank you for watching today. Chris Garcia, the Conservative American, and I told you we would talk about many, many, many different issues here. And I want to thank my friend Robert for calling in. The show will be up on YouTube later. And again, I'm always here Monday through Friday, 1 to 1:30, streaming live on Radio Tribune. And you can watch us later on in a couple hours. We will be up on YouTube all over the country. Thank you for watching today. God bless America. God bless our troops all over the world. Have a Merry Christmas, and please be safe this weekend. God bless you.